Hello, it's Scott Manley here with episode 8 of Starflight. Having explored Earth and Mars and found the remains of human civilization but no life remaining, we have coordinates of a place to check out on Mardan 2. The Mardan system, of course, being the mining, the base of mining for the human race or something. We had skipped over Mardan 2 because according to our science, it is not the friendliest place. 4G surface gravity, thick atmosphere, extremely violent weather, temperate to searing heat. Not great at all, but we do have coordinates. We have coordinates at 56 north by 16 west. Let's just patch those into the landing computer and let Jebediah show us his skill. Where is it here? Come on, 16 west and then 56 north. Just a little bit north of there. That's right. Ever so carefully. There we go. Right, okay. That's where we're going. Descend to the surface with the windows closed once again because we don't want to grow old, basically. Life is too short to land in Starflight with at full speed. Disembark and see what we've got here. Initiating hull integrity check. Hull check complete. And, of course, we land right away and there is a ruin right there. Let's go and check it out and see what's in. It doesn't look like there's any gizmos, but lots of messages. Let's read these. Letter. Hereby request that the polar station at Mars, blah, blah, blah. We know about that. Okay, Mars Polar Station be directed to look into blah, 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 blah. We don't need to know that. Take it. Read it. Notice to all personnel. Earth Base 1 at 12 North 104 temporarily quarantined. We know all about Earth Base 1. We don't need to do that. Read. Request mining station 22 south through 25 through 158 on planet 4. Request immediate supplies. ... Well, that's totally useless. Okay, so there are clues to things here, but not the most interesting of sorts. I guess we'll check out Mardan 4 after. Is there anything here worth checking out? Any ancient ruins? I guess not. Let's get out of here and head over to Mardan 4, where we know there's actually some legit bling to be found all over the surface of that planet. Despite being mined for over 1400 years by the human race, there's still stuff for me to find. Maybe the flares went and metamorphosized minerals on the surface. Okay. Bridge. Navigator. Leave orbit. Come on, get out of here. Okay, so it's number 4 we're going to, which is the white one. All the way over there. No, nope, not that one. Not that one. Why did I go this way? Yes, no. Yes, it's not the purple one. It is the white one. Because I don't know why it's white. I don't know why anything is any color. I know the colors are very limited because it was originally targeted at PC CGA graphics, not exactly cutting edge. Okay, let's try. Let's just try landing right at the middle to see if there's anything. I guess 00 is a pretty good latitude to start, or a pretty good coordinate to start at. Let's see what we can see if we come down here. There should be mining bases scattered all over the planet. It looks like there's at least 168, right? Okay, disembark and see what we can find. Once more, can you find some Endurium? Because I love that sweet, sweet, sweet fuel. Okay, so what do we have here? Auto mineral pickup, and we have some car. Oh, well, we have a message. Read. Read. Sign Mardan 4 mining station number 82. Okay, well, clearly there's at least 82 of them because we found one of them. Well, this is a mining planet. Have we got any ruins or anything nearby? Other than that, there's not much. I think we may be running out of clues in this area, and we might have to resort to some other ideas for places to go, things to see, stuff to find. Looking for those ancient ruins. That's what we want. Ancient ruins and the Endurium. Okay, well, after having explored the solar system, we are going to look for some new things. Now, we had a clue previously which described New Scotland being the richest and strongest planet, as you would expect for a place called New Scotland. Now, it was located in the Staff constellation. And as it happens, well, we're in the Pythagoras constellation, which is these three here. Well, if we look up here, there's these 3 stars in a row. It's the best candidate for the Staff constellation. All these green blobs, incidentally, are nebula, and of course they're all very dangerous. This is the edge of the galaxy. There's nothing over this way. No other things. I guess there's 3 in a row there that might qualify. But I think that this is the Staff constellation here. There we go. So I'm going to set course for that. And that'll be a long ride. So once again, we'll probably switch to time accelerated mode. The good old time accelerated mode. Leave orbit. Say bye to Earth for one last time. You will have some new colonists heading towards you, but until they arrive, you are on your own. Okay, so we're using autopilot. We're using cruise control once again. So the coordinates of that constellation are roughly 180, 124. So we're going to go about 40 sectors in this direction. I'm not sure if we'll encounter anything at this time, but regardless, we'll make best possible speed for this location. Yes, activate time warp. We will now go 4 times the speed of this ancient piece of computer hardware. Actually, I mean, to be honest, this Amiga that had a processor speed of 7.2 megahertz, which means most processors are about 500 times faster. Never mind that they have larger instruction widths and they, can load 64 bits at a time into their registers. It's kind of ridiculous how much faster machines have got since this game was initially released, huh? And many of the platforms that it was on were actually slower than the Amiga. Scanners detect unidentified object. Okay, let's move this way. Oh, let's move that way, actually. Bridge. Science officer. Sensors. Analysis. Please. My, that looks familiar. Going boldly where no one has gone before. Made of promethium, tungsten, titanium, and various other things. Let's try hailing them. Communications. Hail. Oh, leaving encounter. Well, so much for that. That is one of the things which is not in the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis version of the game, because they thought they might get into some licensing issues. Oh, here we go. Look, there's a bunch of stars here. This is the different solar systems. And this actually looks kind of hopeless. It's a unstable estimated time to flare, 19 Earth days. There, we have to be careful. If we hang around here too long, we will get into trouble with the flaring situation. Okay, 19 Earth days. This is a Class G system. Let's try these blue planets to see if there's any clues here. Oh, no, missed it. Come on, back. Hey, no, I'm orbiting this planet, obviously. Yes, we're going to orbit the planet. Science officer. We are orbiting this planet in a G-type system. We would like your analysis of the situation. Well, my analysis says that it looks pretty big, and you don't want to swim in chlorine, so you probably don't want to go there. Plenty of minerals, but other than that, not interesting. Okay, navigator, feel free to leave orbit and check out that other place. See if there's something that interests you out there. Yes, sir, Captain. I expect we will find all sorts of fascinating things on this planet. Yes, we shall orbit the planet. Once again, science officer, do your thing. This, I have to say, Captain, this planet looks much more reasonable. And it is full of biological stuff. Ammonia and hydrogen atmosphere, unfortunately, not the kind of thing we want to check out. Let's do some analysis. Liquid, searing, other than the atmosphere being poisonous, this would be a great place to live. Captain, let's land on this planet and give it a quick look just to see. Select site about here. See if there's maybe some ancient ruins here. Ancient ruins, of course, being packed with endurium. And once again, skipping the viewport and landing blind because we trust Jebediah and his navigation skills to take us safely through to the surface in one piece. Okay, what do we see here then? We see some aliens, which are possibly interesting. No ruins. We see some metals, some minerals. Minerals might be nice. And we see ancient ruins. And that sweet, sweet, sweet Endurium. Now, as I run around grabbing everything that isn't nailed down, it's kind of interesting to reflect on just how big this game was. I mean, it came on 2 floppy disks. I think between the 2 disks, they had maybe 700k of data, and that included 800 planets, 270 star systems, full planetary surfaces for everything. Procedurally generated life forms, which I've shown you. Incidentally, if you're a Dwarf Fortress player, apparently the procedurally generated life forms actually were an influence on the developers of that game. They were, what do you call it? The Forgotten Beasts were essentially also procedurally generated life forms based upon the same notion as what you got from Starflight here. But yeah, flying around, we're heading to another location on the surface of this planet, perhaps to find some more clues. Well, there's a new ruin. Let's check that one out as well. Ancient ruins are all interesting, but the new ruins are the ones that have the clues as to the nature of the universe. Gargo. We have a message. Let's read it. Orders report immediately to base at 59 North, 22 East for new orders from Harrison. The next... ... Well, those sound like coordinates. I think we should go there. And once again, we kick in Super Time Warp, but not nearly as fast as the game would be if it actually ran at today's processor speeds. Safe landing, excellent. Auto-sampling devices activated. Initiating hull integrity check. Hull check complete. Activating terrain vehicle. And immediately we see the ruins we're interested in. What do we have here? The rod device. Well, that's interesting. What is that? Let's read this. Coordinate listing at 29 North and 22 East. Base 2 at 54 North by 13 East. Domicile at ... Well, let's take that with us. So we could actually probably just drive there, right? So 54 North by 13 East, which means this way. I wonder how long it takes to go. Actually, yeah, we should be able to cover this distance as long as we stay to the low latitudes. 54 North and 13 East. Oh, look, there's some ruins. Let's check this one out. Cargo, nothing. Okay, let's check this one out then. We're just going to keep checking stuff. Oh, yeah, this must be it then. Cargo. Message. Let's read this message. Reports have finally located Harrison's base of operations on New Scotland. But once again, he's a step ahead of us. We believe he may have relocated at 44 South, 17 West, on the first planet of System 81 by 98. That's a long way away. He's definitely a tenacious individual. We will proceed to... Take. Okay. Well, that sounds like a place to go, but you know what? What can we do? We can go to the star map. And what we're looking for is 81 North by 98. 81 by 98. So that's way over here. You know what? This is actually... Yeah, this is the starting system here, right? So there's no flux continuum in this direction here. I'm just gonna have to fly that manually, which is going to be long and tedious. Now, if I just go down 98 by 82. No, 98. Oh, 81 by 98. 80 by 98. That's where we gotta go. So unfortunately, yeah, we're pretty much going to have to fly there manually. So it's time to break orbit. And fly these long distances. We're going to fly home first. Leave orbit. And of course, with another long voyage ahead of us, we can skip forward using the magic of time acceleration. If you buy this from good old games, GOG.com, then the game comes essentially with a packaged up DOS box, right? So if you buy any of the games from GOG.com, they will perform all the stuff. They will have all the stuff figured out so that you can actually run it on your computer. They will have either an emulator or a DOS box plugin set up, or they will have compatibility libraries and stuff, all that figured out. For a long time, their version of Fallout was much better than the Steam version of Fallout, and it's really kind of tragic because they've currently lost Fallout, the original Fallout, from their store. And Steam has it, but the Steam version I don't think is as good. But at some point it would be really nice to see them. Anyway, funny thing about the DOSBox version is, of course, the DOSBox version is heavily rate limited. They reduced the clock rate to actually make it playable. But if you want, you can have it running ridiculously fast. In fact, much faster than this. Okay, so now we're back home. First thing to do is see what's going on in the news. Operations. Interstellar Orbital Division. Mardan 4. Good work, you have located an optimal planet. You have earned a bonus of 45,000 for this recommendation. I can't really set that to music, can I? This planet proved to be suitable for colonization. You have earned a bonus of 30,000 monetary units. That's very nice. More messages. We have received to date many reports which indicate that minimal or no life exists coreward of here. Any ships acquiring more information are instructed to report on this immediately. Hi, I was at a place called Earth where it used to be where everybody lived, and now everybody's dead. So I would concur with that. Let's go to the trade depot and see what gizmos I've brought back with me. Okay. Rod device, what is this? Yes, I'm going to pay the thing. This appears to be a device of old Empire that projects an enhanced laser shield around a spaceship. That's pretty awesome. So is it a shield made of lasers or a shield against lasers? Ring device. This is an ancient ship navigational aid. It will identify any nearby continuum flux, which technically I don't need because I already have somebody that can do that. Hypercube. This appears to be a four-dimensional puzzle composed of many multicolored cubes. Its use produces an overwhelming feeling of ataraxia. Fascinating. Is that useful? I think I can sell that. An armacolite relic. Let's sell that. Scan that. Yes. Analysis of this artifact has revealed it is of very little interest. It has slight value as an alien curio, but otherwise totally useless to us. Great. Let's now sell all the stuff that's not interesting. So, the hypercube. Well, actually, let's sell some of the aluminum. No, let's leave 10 behind, right? Because maybe we need it for repair. Oh, actually, no, I need to sell... Oh, never mind. Sell. I'm just going to sell it all, really? What are the odds my engineer's going to have to fix things? Plutonium, sell. Okay, so we want to sell the hypercube, because that's just a puzzle. The armacolite relic, the buttoned box, the humming gizzy, and the wee green blobby. No, you will not find those all at your nearest adult store. Okay, and with a newly improved laser-proof ship, we will head out for Harrison's base in the next episode. Until then, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.